Glitter Plus. Help us, Christine. We need your help. That's Dr. Christine. Is that Dr. Christine Lahti? Oh my God. Christine Lahti in space. She's in space now. Starring Christine Lahti as Dr. Christine Lahti and Alyssa Milano as Space Nurse. Christine Lahti, will you report to the nurse's station? In space. She has lots of friends and lots of patients, and her boss is also played by Alyssa Milano. So many special guest stars. Daphne Zuniga plays a pencil. Christine Lahti in space.
Christine Lahti in Space. Season 1, Episode 12. Presidential Pencil. Pencil, Daphne Zuniga, is chosen as the official pencil of Space President Special Guest Star Kim Cattrell.
Oh, she gets 2 weeks.
Well, she is the Space President. Yeah. I kind of have to keep her around a little bit. But is put off by her incessant scatting and general demeanour. and her general demeanour. Dr. Christine Lahti suspects her hairdresser, Special Guest Star Heather Locklear, is behind Pencil's sudden presidential departure and recruits her favourite patient, Martian Pete, to help her investigate. Having exhausted all avenues to determine her religion, Space Nurse Alyssa Milano turns to Diane Keaton for answers.
No. She's going to go necrogenetic.
Maybe not.
Necrogenetic.
She's been searching. But
oh my God, she's
read
Necrogenetics, the book.
Yeah.
Now she wants to join the Church of Necrogenesis.
Yeah, a little taste of that icing and she's in.
Oh no, the cake head eating. Well, because I guess she felt that was a divine moment. That she hadn't actually eaten the cake head and served it for morning tea. Yeah. She felt that there was like the Church of Necrogenesis had given her meaning.
That's true.
Dear. But are they a real church?
That's what we don't know.
Oh my God.
We can discover it now if we want.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to upset any churches that might resemble the Church of Necrogenesis.
Yeah. I mean, you will be writing the next episode. So if you'd like to explore this further, there's always
necrogenetics. Oh my God. It's a really compelling book. I don't know if you know this, but Diane Keaton was originally a science fiction author.
Right. Interesting.
I know. No, she never wrote space books.
No.
She wrote romance novels. She worked for Mills and Boon.
Yeah.
She wrote thousands of them. Mills and Boon's, and then wrote one really good one called Necrogenetics. Right. And it started a religion. And she's like, fuck Mills and Boon.
Yeah, I'll just do this.
I'll do this instead.
I separated my names now. I'm Diane Keaton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, where are we?
She used to be Deanne.
Oh. A lot of people in space are called Deanne.
Yeah, I don't know why that
Seems.
is. Yeah. So, that's very concerning.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an ongoing story.
Could be.
Because I think she's just having a chat.
Yeah.
To die.
And maybe Diane Keaton is very compelling and
she's
magnetic.
The head of a church.
She wears a nice suit. Yeah. Much like the boss.
Yes.
So, there's maybe comfort in that.
Yeah. The boss looks oddly familiar.
In last week's episode with the boss and Diane Keaton both wearing blazers?
Yes.
Wow.
It would have been. I mean, it was 2 weeks ago, but it was.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. That last week was the president.
Yes.
So it's like triple blazers.
Yeah.
This week is triple blazers.
He is, because the space president has
a blazer.
Oh, it's a good week for blazers.
So, space president, who is now has Daphne Zuniga chosen to serve her.
Yeah, as her official space pencil.
Space pencil. Space president is trying desperately not to bump into Diane Keaton.
Oh.
Because you can't look like you're favouring
affiliated or
one religion over another, especially in space where many of these aliens have lots of different religions. Like there's a whole religion based around potatoes.
Yeah, of course there is.
Like, and I think that was Antonio Sabato Jr.'s family were into that.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why they were so upset by the cake head. They were hoping for a potato head.
Right.
Yeah.
Which they should have had a potato cake, but in certain parts of space it's not called that.
No, it's a potato fritter.
Yeah, so that doesn't work.
Or potato scallop. It's got lots of different names.
It does.
Yeah.
He could have had a Boston bun head. Boston
Ooh,
buns
that
were
sounds
originally made
nice,
from
actually.
potato. They were once upon a time. Yeah, it's a thing I researched for Hard Quiz. So, oh my God. So, Christine Lahti is with the hairdresser, Heather Locklear.
Yeah, Dr. Christine Lahti suspects that the hairdresser has set this up.
Right.
Yeah.
To get the pencil off the station.
Yes.
And hanging around.
Yeah.
So what I think is happening is that we now suspect that Daphne Zuniga is Princess Pencil.
Yes. Yes.
And is somehow related to royalty.
Yeah.
And Heather Locklear
Yes.
does not like the president, the space president.
Okay.
Because space president is,
Kim Cattrell.
Yeah, Kim Cattrall. It's a democratically elected position.
Yes.
And kings and queens and princesses have a divine right from being born. And if it's discovered that a princess has somehow infiltrated the democratically elected president's, inner circle, it will completely, it'll ruin the royal family.
Yeah, wow.
And it will destroy the presidential reign.
Yes.
Which means this is not just a hairdresser being played.
She's taking down not
by
just
Heather Locklear.
democracy.
Yes.
She's also taking down the monarchy.
Yes.
Interesting.
And she wants to replace them with hairdressocracy.
My favourite part is it's D&D from Melrose Place, but for hair. So she wants to wear a blazer.
She wants to wear a blazer with a micro mini.
Yes,
A canary yellow one.
and big hair.
Big hair.
Big hair.
She wants to bring big hair back.
Yeah. Well, Christine Lahti is already sporting it so well.
Yeah, exactly. Because it contains all her medical knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is like a pointed thing that
Could it be
trying to happen.
That while we are blowing this wide open, there was no panic attack.
No.
She needed to infiltrate Christine Lahti so she could do her hair and plant ideas into her hair.
Yes. Into her hair.
Yes.
That's why Christine Lahti has been finding everything out the last couple of episodes.
Yeah.
That's why she's been the one to fix everything.
Yes.
Is because a space hairdresser, Heather Locklear, has been implanting the answers
Interesting.
in there so she could organize everything to get to this point where she can insert the pencil into the president. Into the president's circle, sorry.
Different than when Antonio Sabato Jr. was getting it inserted.
Yeah, that's because she was doing special duty as a thermometer. That was a very different situation.
Yeah,
This is
very fair.
This isn't a thermometer situation. This is oh my God, we can't have royals and presidents in the same place because they're not allowed to join up. And yeah.
This is actually very interesting because this is starting to feel like we're heading to like a mid-season finale.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, as we discover that this has been her plan all along, we get the big, fat, annoying to be continued. And we're like, what?
Wow.
No.
Interesting. Because do we feel like we've touched on everything?
Have we? What am I missing?
Well, so Kim Cattrell is scatting incessantly.
Yeah, but that's just her character.
That's just her character. And yes, Christine Lahti is now suspicious of what's going on with special guest Heather Locklear.
Yeah, she's discovering that her ideas aren't her own.
No.
Because they're coming from her hair.
Yeah. And perhaps we don't get Daphne Zuniga back at the end of this episode. Maybe she's still there. Well, because
they're about to be discovered. Like the moment is about to happen.
And that's interesting because the title of the next episode does sort of add on to this sort of to be continued style.
Is it Presidential Pencil Part 2?
No. It's actually part of a double mid-season finale, which you will be writing.
Oh my God.
So next week's episode is called Our Lahti Who Art in Heaven, Part 1.
No!
But wait, I can't give you the title of the
Part 2.
Part 2 until next week, but it is a different title.
Okay.
But it is a part 2.
Something else.
Kind of
Part 2.
related. And of course, Who Art in Heaven, I mean, it's space, it's Diane Keaton, it's Heather Locklear, it's president, it's monarchy. I did not expect us to get this level this so soon.
I know.
The world building in space is phenomenal.
Well, there's a lot of room for it.
There
We're in
is.
space.
If you build, let's put another room there. Probably put a world just there.
Just over there.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my God, this is terrifying.
Right.
Oh my God, I can't believe I've got a 3-part story.
Right. Well, because I mean, that was a surprise to me.
I know.
Like, because they didn't maybe give away.
It was a secret part 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They didn't want to give it away because
in the TV guide, you've got part 1 for next week, and you know that's going to be a part 1.
Yeah.
But for this to be a part 1 before part 1.
Surprise. Exactly. Because it always came out early. Too.
Yeah.
The TV week always came out early.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm strapped in to the space
excited.
shuttle.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay a lot longer than Katy Perry did.
Did you get up there?
Like 11 minutes or something.
good girl.
Yeah. Everyone was like, can't she stay up there?
Can we leave it there?
Yeah, leave it there. Well, because Wendy's, as in the milk... where milkshakes. In America, I think it's burgers or fries.
Yeah.
They tweeted, can't she stay up there or something?
No.
And then Kesha, who doesn't like Katy Perry, posted a photo of her sipping from a Wendy's cup. It was very fun.
Oh, Katy Perry.
There's just so many open storylines. This is why they're starting to connect.
I hope I remember them all when it comes time to write my episode.
If it helps, you will be editing these episodes.
Yeah,
so
I know. That doesn't help.
All right. Well, that is us until next week.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, Lahti.
Bye, Lahti.
Help us, Christine. Need your help. That's Dr. Christine. Is that Dr. Christine Lahti? Oh my God. Christine Lahti. In space. She's in space now. Starring Christine Lahti as Dr. Christine Lahti and Alyssa Milano as Space Nurse. Christine Lahti, will you report to the nurse's station? In space. She has lots of friends and lots of patients, and her boss is also played by Alyssa Milano. So many special guest stars. Daphne Zuniga plays a pencil.